Chat, this is Marvel Snap. This is a Marvel-themed card game made by, is it Second Dinner? Second Dinner, which is Ben Brode's company when he moved off on his own away from Blizzard. So, one of the things to note is this beta is currently only on Android, which means it's designed to play vertically on a cell phone, which is actually really nice. I actually walked around with Haley in the stroller a little bit this morning and played this with one hand while I drove the stroller with the other. So when you're out and about, it's convenient. That being said, it means it is designed for vertical, so the resolution is a little bit wonky for streaming. So I'm gonna try a couple of different layouts for streaming stuff, and I'm interested in feedback on what we prefer. So this is just like the base bare bones, showing it with this vertical thing. I think I like this layout the best. Let's hop into a game. Which was it? Was it this one? I have a couple of scenes set up here. I've got a couple of different things. We'll play with a couple different ones and explain. I get feedback from people as we go. So, baseline, how does Marvel Snap work? Every card has two numbers at the top, a mana cost and a power. There are 3 areas in the central of the thing that you play cards to. You get 1 mana per turn, and the game ends after 6 turns. Cards are played simultaneously, so I'm going to take Quicksilver. I'm going to play him out to the middle area that we don't know what this is. It gets revealed on the 2nd turn of the game. Yes. And then I'm going to hit end turn. And then it looks like my opponent didn't have any plays. If my opponent had any plays there, it would flip up simultaneously. The end of turn 5, put a card from each player's hand into play here. Okay. Medusa has special text here that says, when it's revealed, if it's in the middle location, it gets +2 power. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy her there. The goal is at the end of the 6 turns, you want to have the most power in 2 of the 3 areas. So you can see my opponent's card played out and they flip up simultaneously. Cards here have -3 power. So this area says when a card moves here, give it +2 power. So I'm actually going to go ahead and deploy Nightcrawler over here because he has a special ability that says you can move him once per game. So we'll slide him over to the left here to give him +2 power. Hawkeye says next turn, if I play a card here, he gets +2 power. So I want to make sure we make a play here next turn. Yes, the locations here are random each game from a pool of 60, I think they said to start. And then they intend to add new locations once per week into the rotation. So we're going to move him over here so he gets extra power. And then we'll want to play Sentinel here to trigger Hawkeye's bonus. So we're currently tied in the center, and we're going to be solidly winning this one on the left. Okay, so I have 5 resources. Spectrum here is my my kind of big bomb at the top end, gives all of my cards with ongoing effects +2 power. Which, do I have that many ongoing effects in play right now? I actually only have 1. I only have 1 this draw. This has an ongoing effect, right? Yeah, it can't be destroyed. So if we deploy Colossus here to the center, he'll get bigger next turn off of her. Cards here have -3 power, so I don't think it really matters if I play this out or not. They're going to try and fight me on the left. That's probably not very good. Yeah, I think this layout is good for the stream overlay. Oh, right. And this puts a card into play for free here.
Oh, snap.
Oh, shit. Are we losing? I think we died, chat. Because Iron Man did more power than I was expecting here. So we're 15, and this gives everything -3 power here. So I think we actually lose. So the cubes here at the top represent how many points or MMR you get for each match win. And my opponent, it always doubles on the last turn, and my opponent snapped, which doubles it again. So if I play this game out and I lose 4 ladder points, whereas if I retreat, I only lose 1 ladder point. So because I know that I'm torched here and can't win this, we're gonna go ahead and back out. So I'm not sure how I feel about the collection progress in this game. So you can't buy cards directly at the moment. You can only acquire them by playing. And the more you play, the more cards you get, basically. And there's no current way to specifically target cards. So there isn't like a direct way, like if someone showcases a deck list, for example, you can't specifically go build that deck list. Which feels a little awkward as someone who's used to card games and used to seeking out deck lists I might want to play. Yes, so this layout with this thing over my head feels a little bit awkward when we're not exactly in game. If I only split it up twice, it looks a bit better. So if I do this area here is a little bit smaller. Korg here says he shuffles a rock into my opponent's deck. So I think we're going to lead on him. Yeah, I don't really want to be bouncing back and forth between scenes every game. When you play a card here, add a copy to another location. Okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of a free roll then. Wolfsbane here says gets +2 power for each of their cards you have the location you play it at. So you kind of want to play this out as the 4th card in a location. And a ninja here with -2 power on each side. All right, so just both players are smaller and have 1 less slot here. Mr. Fantastic says adjacent locations have +2 power. Yeah, I believe they said there's 150 cards in the game to start right now. So if we put him in the middle, he buffers both the sides. Deck building's a good question. So in this game, you what's the word I'm searching for? You get 12 card decks, each with a 1 of. No other restrictions other than that. 12 unique cards per deck. Maybe I'm supposed to put the rocket down too. He only costs 1. Yeah, and you see at least 9 cards each game. Oh, the copy keeps the power bonus from this. That's pretty good. All right, I think we Iron Man here. Just double this up. Well, double this up, so it'll be 16 power here. We're pretty solidly winning the central area. We probably punt the Shadowland. Drag the right side down more. Card text going off. Okay, let me look and see what you're talking about. I mean, it's not really cut off. I guess I can give you a little bit more, but you can see. Okay, so we have 18 here. I'm gonna go ahead and snap here because I think we're gonna win. Because this gives us +2, and it'll give us another +4 if they play something here. I guess if they had something big like Hulk, it would have been bad for us. We actually almost lost this one. We needed the bonuses in the middle. So there aren't rarities on specific cards in the economy in this game. Instead, each card has kind of cosmetic levels on it. And as you rank up more cards, your account level goes up, which moves you up this ladder to get you more things. So you get like random cards sprinkled in. Complete a daily mission. I think I'm out of daily missions for a little while. Oh, I get missions in an hour and a half. We'll probably still be playing then. That's it, chat. That's a whole round. Oh, you mean 6? How many rounds? Like 6 turns? Every game is 6 turns. And the turns are taken simultaneously, and you have up to 30 seconds, so each game is about 3 minutes. There are 2 locations that change the number of turns, correct? Put some rocks in their deck. In a turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here. I guess if I play this now, I get more control over where the plus power is going, right? Seems good. And then we can put Wolfsbane as the last one here to lock up the center slot on turn 4. Or on a later turn 2, I suppose. Oh, and then playing to the center. Oh, and this is gonna go... Right, okay, and it copies again. Oh, that's funny. This is one thing where I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it from a gameplay perspective, is the gameplay results of not letting players like buy cards directly or like choose their path or which cards that they're getting means that like when my account's just starting here, you're gonna run into a bunch of people that are all playing the exact same cards as you, which I'm not sure if that's a good experience or not. It'll artificially cause a lack of variety in play patterns just because of collection restrictions. Okay, so at the end of this turn, we're going to each get a random card from our hand put into play here at Grand Central. I could probably lock up Grand Central by putting White Tiger over here, which will spawn something here. The problem with that is if they only need 2 more power to beat me in this central area. So I might want to start putting up Kunlun over here to add more power this way. That's probably what I want to do. Yeah, I think we put the White Tiger here, and when she reveals, she creates a 7-drop somewhere else. Yeah, I think there's a chance we lose this center area, so I want to try and play for the right and the left here. Okay, so... Oh, I can force a tie here. Because I have 6 mana total. I have 6 mana total, and I can put +8 here, which will put us to 17. And then we just have to hope we hold these. They need to get +8 here and +2 here. And then if you have a dross tile and you each win 1 tile, it goes down to total power in play, which I think we're ahead there. We'll see what they add. Iron Man wins it though. Chat, Iron Man doubles the attack. So it would make this a 14. No, chat, it doesn't double it to 18. It's not, right? It doubles the cards. Iron Man doesn't double Mr. Fantastic, right? Oh, it does double Mr. Fantastic. Okay. You're correct then. I thought it only doubled the actual cards here, but it just doubles the total power. Okay, that's fine. We won it. We won on the tiebreaker. So we won the tiebreaker by 1 point. So they have 18, 17, 15. We have 18, 17, 16. They won with 1 more total power overall. One piece of feedback I passed along is it doesn't use... I bought an Iron Man cosmetic, chat, because I wanted to see if that did anything in terms of getting you cards faster. They do not have a gallery of all the art currently. You always draw this card on turn 6 and not before. It's a neat design. But it's leveling it up. Leveling cards up changes the artwork on the card and also progresses your account level, which gives you more cards. The only way to acquire cards currently is by leveling up your account. Well, you don't really get to choose what you're upgrading, Pseudonym. Certain cards randomly get assigned the upgrades, is my understanding, unless that's not the case. Is that not the case? I don't know why my Iron Man didn't... I have this picked, swap invariant. It's weird that I have to manually go in and swap it in. It would be nice if it just did it by default. What kind of filters do we have in here? Oh, you could filter by abilities here too. Okay. All the Guardians of the Galaxies have this on reveal if your opponent played something. Whoever has more cards in this location gets plus 100 power. So basically, both of us are going to be playing 4 cards out to here. Or I suppose they could play nothing and just like play to win the other 2, but you get an advantage just by playing 4 cards to here. Well, that's interesting. Ant-Man gets more power if it's in a spot with 4 people. This is super awkward. Pretty unlucky curve. Just no 1s or 2s here. Turn 5, all cards must be played here. Okay. My opponent snapped already. That's aggressive. Well, I think we play this here and keep filling up the left side here. Next turn, everything's going to have to be played here. I guess I could play... I don't like that I have to pull a card back to my hand and then redeploy it out when I want to change where I played something at. That feels like a strange decision. I probably should have put this here because we need to have all of our things here. Okay, now, so for this turn, everything we play has to be played here. Well, Rock still has a mana cost. I have to pay 1 for it. So we have to play our cards here at this point. I probably want to... I think we just Iron Man here. Because I want to save Hawkeye to be able to deploy a bunch of stuff over to the left side here. So we can try and win that. Yeah, you can see the play button here is ticking down when I'm taking time deciding. I believe each turn's about 30 seconds. They can play 2 things here. They get to win this, but Mr. Fantastic will buff this, and if they play 2 things here, they're probably not winning here. And Mr. Fantastic here is going to give power to adjacent spots. So that means I'll be winning here if they play 2 cards here. They could play 1 card here and then 1 card here that lets them win here. This is going to be a 5, though, so we'll have 9 total here. Wolfsbane gets 2 bigger for every card we have at this location already. You can apply for the beta now, and they're going to be adding more people in waves. Okay, so we lost this one, but we won the other 2. The game at Professor X. I don't know if we have a full list of characters yet. I don't think they've published an official image gallery. Is my understanding. Yeah, the fact that similar to Pokemon Unite, the fact that the games have a set time limit, I think does a lot in terms of making the game appealing while you're on the go. You can sit down and go, okay, I have 3 minutes I can play here. That is an unfortunate guess for us. And a 50-50 chance to hit where we were playing with that and get a bonus. 1 cost cards can't be played here, and this gives -2 power, so I guess Quicksilver is forced over to here. Set time limit is the future of game design. It's ideal for adults. Yeah, big agree. Both my 3s kind of suck here. So this gives +2 attack to 3 other cards. And this gets bigger based on how many cards I've played out. So I guess this is currently 4 power for 3. This is 3 power for 3. So I guess I'd rather do this. I'm not really winning this center location though. I think we're just punting the Hellfire Club. I'm gonna do Wolfsbane here. We do have a searchable thing of all the cards. Sweet. Thanks for the link, Coral. To talk about the specific card acquisition model again, though, the fact that the fact that I can't just go buy or build, the animations are great. The fact that I can't just like go buy or build the cards or decks that I want means that like going to look through a list of all the cards just kind of makes me sad, right? Because I look at things and like see designs that are sweet, but like I just know that I can't do anything with them. It's really unfortunate. All right, so 5 of 6. I think we play White Tiger mid here, and then she generates a random 7 power thing in one of the other 2 lanes. That can help me lock up one of these. And then we have Odin next turn, who double reactivates all of my reveal abilities at all other locations. So Odin should lock up this, and then he's gonna re-trigger White Tigress, who will add a 7 power thing over here, which will be 5 from the -2. We should hopefully win here and here. I'm gonna snap. I think we got this. What does snapping do? So, the number displayed here in the cube at the top is the stakes of the game that we're currently playing. It's like ladder MMR. On the last turn of the game, if neither player concedes, oh, he only does on reveal at a single location. I'm dumb. Okay, that's less good than I thought, actually, but it's still fine. We still won. Thank you for the correction. This is only at the current location. So these are the stakes you're playing for. And once per game, each player has the option to double it. Kind of being like, hey, I think I'm going to win this. Let's push. And the other player can concede the double or call the double. And if both players double and then the natural double at the end happens, you can play for up to 8. So I doubled, the opponent called and didn't concede, so we got 4. Guys, you always get at least 2 if nobody retreats. On their preview stream, they had shown kind of what felt like kind of a demo of a potential tournament format where they had 2 players play a series of games against each other until the first one hit 8 total cubes, I think, or 10 total cubes. Which is neat. Is there a negative to retreating? Yeah, you lose whatever amount of cubes are shown at the top. So if you retreat, you're gonna lose 1 here. Or if it's already been snapped, you lose 2. Yeah, there's a bluffing element similar to poker. Four, 5, and 6 cost cards can't be played here. This is a really good one. You win. If you win here, you're likely to be winning elsewhere. Only playing a 1-drop on turn 3 feels real bad. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit less talkative for the next game and a half or so while I eat my lunch. We'll be back to explaining things like my normal self after I stuff my face. I apologize. think we White Tiger here. And make an Odin here next turn and copy him across. So we're definitely losing Mojo World. The question is, could we also lose one of these two? I don't think so, so I'm gonna snap. Double the stakes here. Well, so snapping is a lot like bluffing in poker, right? You should actually only snap if you think your opponent is in a position to afford to call. Because remember, if you snap and they retreat, you only get 1 cube from them retreating. Whereas if you just call, that naturally doubles on the last turn. So it's actually not correct to snap when you're in a super commanding position because they might stay in for 1 more cube, but they're definitely not going to stay in if they're super far behind for 3 more cubes. Is the kind of back and forth. But Korg does not seem very good, by the way. I'm gonna cut him from this deck. I don't even play this as the on reveal deck because the on reveal from him doesn't really matter. The deck editor doesn't currently let me drag cards back and forth, which feels super awkward, but definitely like to be able to draw cards back and forth. You have to click in and then click the plus. Into turn 5, you have all cards here plus 2, sure. Well, that's heckin' rude. So this one mostly gets decided on turn 4 then. On turn 6, you can move cards to this location. Interesting. I'm gonna deploy Star-Lord over here. Animations are so good. So that's great. Wherever I Hawkeye is going to be where I want to play my card next turn. So I think I want a Hawkeye here, and then we'll Wolfsbane in the middle as a little baby. So I don't think they have a single 4 that beats both of these. Oh my god, we just got torched shit. Oof. Oof. Alright, I guess we should have played Hawkeye in the middle. Alright, we're gonna play Iron Man here, but then on turn 6, we're gonna get to rearrange things with New York, right? So all of these are gonna get +2 power here. No, I think New York gives us the benefit to be able to win this still. They have 11. I don't know. Wait, why can't I? Oh, wait, because I already put this down. Wait, what happened? I'm going to time out, chat. I'm going to time out trying to figure out the interface here. All right, well, now we're locked in. I don't really like how it locks me. It's probably something to do with the ordering mattering. Yeah, this is... I'm going to click here and we might lose, but the Hawkeye should be here and the Star-Lord should be here, but I can't figure out the interface to allow me to do that. I feel like if they're going to make you undo in a certain order, they really should just have an undo button rather than expecting me to remember where they came from. Yeah, looks like we died. You can press on the blue energy count to undo. Today I learned. Did it explain that to me at some point and I missed it? Was that a thing I clicked through and wasn't paying attention to? Oh, you found out by accident. Okay, that should definitely be something that the interface explicitly tells us about. Deck building is definitely super clunky at the moment. So I think there could be something interesting with Quicksilver always starting in your opener, and then Chavez always being drawn on turn 6, and then you just like fill out a bunch of 2s and 3s as your other 8 cards. Because then we'll always have a 1-mana play and a 6-mana play. And then you can go like 2, 3, 2, 2. And Sentinel's pretty good for that because he gives you extra copies of himself. Probably want more 2. I wonder if I have enough 2s in general yet. I have to play like Shocker and stuff, which is probably not great. Just play actually every 2-drop I have. You move a card here, that card's just like, doesn't do anything. 4, 5, I have 5 2s. I'd really like a 6-2. I am like here, right? Like I really wish I could just like go buy a 2-drop or so I could like work on a deck and brew with it a little bit, but I actually can't. So I guess we'll add an Iron Man for now. A 5-drop seems fine. Playing some 4s eases the pressure from double 2. Yeah, that's true, actually. So maybe instead of Iron Man, we just want a copy of the Thing. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool card designs. It's just feels like it's gonna be a month before you actually get to build with any of them under their current card acquisition system. I queued up with the wrong deck, chat. I was like, wait, Hawkeye isn't in the deck we just built. This might be the most RNG heavy card in this game. Losing the gamble on this turn 1 with them just correctly guessing where your 1-drop went is such a tilter. Alright, so we'll slide Medusa out center. And then Ironheart can go next turn or the turn after. One more turn after this. We get Mr. Fantastic here and Sentinel here. It's gonna get +2 in the middle, and we'll put +5 over here. Figure out what we want to do on the last turn in a second. So Odin, that's great, triggers on reveals of the location I play him at. So if I drop him here, this is going to go up by 2 power, and this is going to randomly add 2 power to 3 things. So we almost assuredly, I don't say definitely, we almost assuredly win the middle, adding 10 power to it. And then Ironheart builds up an additional lead somewhere else in the board. So I think we just drop Odin in the mid. And they played out 3 things here, so Odin should beat whatever this is. Yes, whoever is ahead at the start of the turn has their cards reveal first. Ongoing +5 power at the location to the right. Give them the claw, chat. All right, let's change to the Chavez deck. Collection level 35. Received 100 gold. Yeah, we actually just, and maybe you were probably typing that as I was saying it could adjust. Who's ever winning at the start of the turn determines whose cards flip up first. What do upgrades do? Upgrades are purely cosmetic. So you'll see if we go into my collection, where is she? Medusa's got a couple of upgrades. So you see she's got like a 3D thing going on, and her card artwork is outside her frame. This is a second level card, I think, if I recall. So no power level changes, just cosmetics. And the upgrades also dictate your account level, and the higher your account level is, the more cards you have. You play a card here, shuffle 3 rocks into your deck. Noted. All right, Quicksilver to the middle then. The end of turn 3, rune a random location. Hopefully that one. Drop Sentinel to the right. Kind of just spread things out until we see where our opponent wants to play to. Definitely not interested in putting rocks into my deck. Shuffle 5 rocks into each deck. Well, we tried to play around the rocks, chat. We really did. All right, we'll drop Mr. Fantastic in the middle, and then we can Ironhead next turn. This one getting ruined doesn't really matter. Ooh, the rock could be useful with Wolfsbane here. I wonder, do we just like go rock Wolfsbane in the center? Because this gets +2 for every other card we have here. So if we go rock Wolfsbane, we lock in 11 here, but 11's probably not good enough, huh? We could go Punisher mid, rock to the right, and then that sets us up for turn 5 to go Sentinel Wolfsbane here for a full thing. I think I like this. This one got ruined. Do I want to Ironheart here? I kind of want to Ironheart here just to get a feel for where the bonuses are going to go from here. I'll like play Star-Lord out over this way, and then next turn we can Wolfsbane plus Sentinel to either of these depending on where they deploy power to. This is a little RNG. It gives 3 things +2. So seeing where the variance on this hits first seems ideal. Yes, and we are guaranteed drawing Chavez next turn, so getting a rock here doesn't really matter. Okay, so they are decisively winning on the left. And honestly, I think this is a game where we don't even want to play Chavez, right? I just like play Wolfsbane out to solidify my lead in the center up to 19, and we drop Sentinel here to push this up to 10. We could theoretically lose if they like Hulk us on the left. But I don't think we can beat that. Hulk is a 6 mana, 11 card. I'm gonna snap like we're winning. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, they're only 17. What does snapping do? Snapping doubles the stakes of the games we're playing for. It's kind of like a bluffing / push your luck mechanic. So you always start at 1, and then at the end, yeah, I think they were probably a bot. I will say that similar to Pokemon Unite doing it, I'm not a fan of not knowing if you're playing against a bot or a human. And I have to imagine with them having minimal beta invites out at the moment that you're gonna hit an okay number of bot matches until they let more people in and flesh out the player base more. We have a daily mission yet? Our daily mission's going in 50 minutes. Thanks for the follows, by the way. For folks that are coming in from the Marvel Snap category, new to my stuff, my name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. The 2 primary games I stream at the moment are Magic the Gathering and Pokemon Unite, the other game that I just mentioned. So one of those is a card game. This is thoroughly inside of my wheelhouse. I stream full-time here. On Twitch in general, near Monday through Friday, about 8 to 4. If this game has reasonable metrics and continues to be fun, it'll probably be something I mix into my regular content schedule. Adjectives followed by nouns are usually bots. Okay, so that by that then, what a miserable set of points here, huh? -1 power, -2 power. Okay, I'm gonna deploy Star-Lord to the right, assuming they want to play something in a spot that's not gonna have -1 or -2 power. Because Star-Lord gets a bonus if we guess where they're going to play. Nailed it. Sorry, Rocket. Whereas more cards here gets plus 100 power. Okay, so this means both of us are going to want to deploy to this spot, which makes the Punisher pretty good on the right because he gets an extra power for every unit the opponent has here. So if they get up to 4 units here, Punisher will be worth 6. They moved Nightcrawler over here, unsurprisingly. Ant-Man not going in the spot where they intend to have 4 people is probably a bad choice for them. They snapped. I'm all in, chat. Put the thing in the middle, I think. Give us a good chance to lock this spot up with 1 strong attack unit. Ooh, this is kind of a sweet 2-drop. If we unlock this, our deck probably wants to play it. Okay, I think I'm going to try and lock up the right side here. So I'm going to go ahead and Ironheart. Well, I think I want to leave myself the ability to play Wolfsbane here, right? I think I want a Sentinel. And then Ironheart in this left side over here. I don't want to put Ironheart in the middle because it'll actually give me negative power here. And then next turn we could Wolfsbane plus Colossus potentially. I played Sentinel out before I played this. Okay, so they are definitely going to be winning the left side here, but that's okay. I was punting that to begin with. So I definitely need to play something to this right side here, because otherwise if they deploy a 4th thing, they get the 100 power. And then my last one, I probably want to deploy middle. So Wolfsbane will be a 5 here, -2 is 3. Your other cards all have +1 power. We're still good, right? Yeah. All right, we got the maximum 8 there for that. Two drop. On reveal, move your other cards 1 location to the left. Do they wrap around or do you end on the left? So do you spend cubes to snap? Kind of. If you lose that many cubes. This is they don't warp around. Okay. So, like, this is a card where, like, if this is in your deck, it's gonna dictate how you play out the entire game leading up until it then. Turn 5, all cards must be played here. I need to remind myself of this one because I feel like I forget it's coming a lot of the time. Your opponent played a card here this turn. Draw a card from their deck. Okay. Whoever has the least power here wins. Okay, so that means I basically can't play Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, Null Pointer, I think I'm planning to bake some of this into my regular schedule as long as I'm enjoying it. Every single week, I update my schedule that can be found here on my website and also pinned under my Twitter profile. So starting next week, I will post up in both of those places when I'm planning to stream this. I usually do a few different games each day. So usually I'll play Magic for a few hours and then a couple hours of something else and a couple hours of Unite. I think this might be our something else for a little while. I'm only about 2 hours in though, so like all cards here have -3 power, for fuck's sake. Well, shoot. I mean, I guess we put Wolfsbane here then, right? And this will be a 2. Okay, so now we're tied 1-1. And remember, I don't want to play anything in the middle, so whoever has the least power here wins. So it's basically don't play here. The warning animation on Bar is excellent, I agree. Like how it's usually like, what? You're going where? So next turn on 5, we're gonna have to play cards on the Avengers compound. I think I might want to leave myself the opening to play Thing here. Although I guess we could guarantee just play Chavez here because we know we're going to draw her on turn 6. Yeah, maybe that's the line. I think Chavez is the play here.
It's clobbering time. Oh, snap.
They snapped. Listen, chat, don't bet me I'll raise. Okay, so actually, we're not winning this now, so I should just play Chavez here because this is a draw, so it's just gonna come down to total power, right? So if I play this here, we have 23 total power and they currently have 13. So if they have a Hulk, they win, but if they don't have Hulk, we get them. I'm in to find out if they have a Hulk. So we each won one spot. So it goes to total power as the first tiebreaker. So they have 19 and we have 22, so we win. What happens if your account is completely out of cubes? I don't know that you have like a floor on your cubes, right? There's a second tiebreak like Total Heroes. I think so. Does anybody know, is there a tiebreaker after Total Power? Can I view my total cubes? Once this is in your hand, you can see the unrevealed locations. That's interesting. Only one card can be played here for each player. Okay, well, I'm going to Star-Lord here, assuming they're going to play to the right. There's no second tiebreaker, it just draws from there. Okay. Perfect. Would it tilt anyone if I flipped the sides that these things were on? Because I dislike that I'm looking and it looks like I'm looking away from the game board. What if I swap the sides the game elements were on? So it looks like I'm looking at the game board. You know, for flavor purposes. Just dropping the Punisher here. My life is rude and I will never recover. Howdy how, thanks so very much. Yeah, I think functionally it's identical, right? I guess the sub-alerts technically pop up over the cube with that, but it's probably fine. The hand a little bit bigger here too, even. Okay, so I guess we play Mr. Fantastic out here because it's kind of a wash, right? And it gives us 2 extra points inside of the Space Throne, where we're hoping to win with Chavez. Yeah, this game is the current client for the beta is Android only on, or maybe iOS too. It's only mobile and it's designed to be played vertically. All right, so I think we drop the thing here, so we win. Oh, I can't drop the thing because it's the big house. Well, then. What if we just drop Ironheart here, then? And then we'll play into Chavez Center and win next turn? Yeah, when the game full... Oh, I could have... these don't matter. I could have... It will have a PC client eventually, and I'll be interested to see how different the PC client looks, because I assume the PC client's not going to be designed to play vertically. I think I snapped too late there. Yeah, it's only 2. Yes, yeah, you're looking to win 2 of the 3 lanes. And then here, we actually tied here in the big house. But I won the tiebreaker because I have 928 and they have 28 and I have 31. This is Marvel Snap, Kyle. It's a new Marvel themed card game that's in closed beta at the moment. What's going on, Squirtle? Hey, Tokyo, that's super generous of you. Thank you for the sub gifties. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, right? I think it's Thursday. Stick around, nerds. God bless. On turn 6, you can move cards to this location. Okay, so we're basically not playing anything here because we'll always have the option to do it later. Wow, no 2 here is super unlucky. Our deck has a ton of 2s in it. You can tell if this card is good or bad. It's probably got decent synergies when it comes to filling up. Like if you go like Quicksilver into Clone into Wolfsbane. Cards cost 1 less. Where were you last turn, Elysium? Where were you last turn? All right, so we've got the center kind of on lock. And I suppose we have flexibility to move to New York later. Is Delver playable in this format? Unfortunately, it is not. Delver is not playable in any formats. I'll play Star-Lord over here along with the thing. Well, they played both their people mid. Okay. Yeah, I've got Wolfsbane and Punisher in my pocket for the center here. And we're guaranteed drawing Chavez next turn. Is Squirtle a good Pokemon in this game? It is. It's not quite as cracked as in Unite. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Unite, Squirtle, but Blastoise is kind of cracked at the moment. Do I want to send people to New York? I don't think I do, huh? Just gonna lag Chavez to the right. Oh, I think we would have lost that if they would have played that center, right? Yeah, they did a really good job of pick. Oh, they couldn't play at center because of the big house. Got it. They couldn't. 4, 5s, and 6 couldn't play there. Good call. That's good. Yeah, like I said this earlier when we were playing Magic, getting mana screwed. Like they pack a lot of really good permutations and decisions into a 3-minute game. It feels very satisfying to work through all of the things. Are there mechanics other than playing cards? Nope. Cards here can't be destroyed, sure. Chat, I am convinced the bots are cheating. Yeah, the games are always less than 4 minutes, Affinity to Squirtle. +1 energy this turn. All right, so we'll put Mr. Fantastic in the middle. The turns are played out simultaneously, and each turn is up to 30 seconds. It can be faster than that if you both submit before then. Whoever has more cards here gets plus 100 power. So now I gotta decide, do I want to fight over Mojo World when they're 2 ahead of me? I think the answer is no. Just gonna go ahead and Sentinel here. I think we're just gonna punt this right and try and win center and left. Snapped? Chat, I might be a coward. I don't know if I can double up on that snap. I think I'm a little bit scared. I could try and win Mojo World here. I could go Sentinel Colossus here, and then next turn we go Sentinel Wolfsbane and be huge here. Yeah, I lied on giving up the right. Let's do it. In. Sentinel's really good. This is just Artifact, right? To speak ill of the dead for the moment, this game seems to be fun, and that Artifact was not. Alright, so we'll Sentinel, and then we'll Wolfsbane. So the Wolfsbane will be a 7, because it gets +2 for each other card here. Real players always turn 1 step. I don't know about that one. Duplicate your hand. Okay. I mean, they're getting torched here, but... What was Artifact? Artifact was a digital card game designed by Richard Garfield that was really mediocre in terms of game design, and they copy and pasted the Magic the Gathering online in-game economy with a buy-sell trade secondary market, so the economy was also awful. I think I played Chavez mid here, and we'll try and win center and right. Yeah, it seems like a lot of their card designs are good, and I definitely haven't even started to unlock the really sweet cards. No, so the decks are super unique. It is 12 card decks with 1 copy of each card. 12 card singleton. And you see 3 cards to start and draw 1 card per turn, so you see at least 9 of your 12 cards per game. You can't play cards here after turn 4. All right. We'll fill Clint up quickly then. Oh, 4 cards per site. Yes. Can you explain snapping? It's like betting. This is how many points this match is worth. And when I click this, I say, okay, now it's going to be worth double. And at the end of the game, it automatically doubles again. A number of the opponents we are playing against here have definitely been bots. They're prioritizing, if there's people available, it tries to prioritize you into people, but it also prioritizes speed. Do I want to fight for Mojo World, Chip? I think I do. And we'll have a good idea what's going on here in a second, because this ends after turn 4. Punisher is a good one to play into Mojo World, because they'll want to stack up lots of units here. The Avengers are very good at, or the Avengers, the Guardians are very good into here. I think a lot of the games potentially feeling too similar is solved through good game design. And what I mean by that is if the game is properly balanced, there'll be plenty of different decks to play with. All right, so I think we Star-Lord. Let's Ironheart into Star-Lord, because ideally Ironheart pumps up but one or both of these to either tie or win this, because we're on turn 5, so no more cards can be played here. So Ironheart is guaranteed to hit at least one of these, but it could hit both. Okay, sick. And we hit both of these, so now we're winning here. So they are pretty likely to win this path here because they only need 4 more power. So I think we just drop Chavez in the mid here and hope that this beats them in the middle while whatever they're doing over here is beating us. Yeah, Squirtle. If Unite's super good about the in-game rewards. Okay, sweet. Yeah, and their Gamora easily won this, but then Chavez locked up the middle. Thanks for the sub gift, Kyle. Hey, afternoon Zoinks. Good to see you lurking. We get 4 points for that. Someone said I could see my cubes somewhere. Where is that? Oh, is this? We're in bronze. This is how many cubes to get through. These are ranked rewards. Silver, gold, platinum, diamond, Omega, galactic. Gotta get all the way up to infinite, chat. Going whole new meaning to going infinite. And you lose all of your cubes. Yeah, someone said 10. Someone said 10 is the floor. Try a copy of a 6-cost card in your opponent's hand. Interesting. They're not always going to have a 6-cost card in their hand, though, right? Although 6 power for 4 mana is not terrible. Yeah, I think the snap mechanic is sweet. I think on the one preview stream they did where they showed the 2 players like playing a head-to-head match up to a certain number of cubes, seems like a neat tournament format too. Oh, it is exactly the same as the thing, but with an ability. God, chat, look at our poor thing getting power crept. Sorry, bud. McQueen, chat. McQueen, come to me. There are some buffs to cards with no abilities. That's true. All right, Quicksilver into Mojo World. I think the 6-turn game length is correct. I think I'm surprised we haven't seen at the end of turn 5 move all cards here to other random locations. Sure. Let's go. As a Pokemon Unite is a MOBA I've been playing a lot of, and one of the things it does different from other games like Dota and League of Legends is they have a 10-minute cap on how long their games take. Unite proved to me that having caps on games is actually everything I wanted. On reveal effects happen twice here. They sure do. Oh, Mr. Fantastic is actually not going to be good here because he's going to get shoved off to another spot, huh? Although I don't really have anything else to do, right? I don't really want to Ironheart just yet. I guess I'll just play Shocker here. Yes, big agree, Little. Great summary. Would much rather play a bunch of short games rather than start one I know I can't finish. Yeah, Ironheart getting doubled up here is kinda like praise be to RNGesus. It's like 12 power for 3 mana. Okay, so at the end of turn, this is guaranteed to get pushed to here if I fill these spots. So I think we go Star-Lord Wolfsbane here, and then we snap. Although maybe I'm supposed to save Wolfsbane for Karmar here. Maybe I'm supposed to like put Sentinel or Mr. Fantastic. Oh, wait, and this filled and is only 12? Wait, has Nightcrawler moved yet? How do I know if this card's moved already? Can I tell? Okay, I was gonna Chavez here then, right? Because they're locked at 12 there. Oh, it's not floating. Good call. It does have a little floating animation. This is currently in closed beta on Android. They're going to be letting more people in waves. It is free to play. What does snapping do? It doubles the stakes of the match. So if you think you're going to win and they think they could win, you want to do it. Electra. I don't think I have Electra yet, but you're right. I have seen other people play with that card. I wish we had more cards, chat. Like, it's actually my only complaint about the game so far. I would like more cards, please. I would like to mix and match and try different decks. The deck building for some of the cards they have here seems interesting. Put a squirrel in every location. A squirrel for every chair, chat. So this is we already got the rocks. So let's just Medusa here. Squirrel Girl is in this, yeah. She summons a squirrel to every path when she comes out. How do I choose what I upgrade? Is there a way I can choose what I'm upgrading? Because I have not seen a way to choose the cards I'm getting upgrades on so far. They're working on a mechanic to allow players to acquire specific cards. Hopefully it involves my credit card. I'm a big fan of credit card mechanics. All right, we're on 4 mana. We're gonna Star-Lord plus Sentinel here because they're probably gonna want to fill up Mojo World, I imagine. 5. Punisher here, and I think I'm gonna Sentinel here. I want to leave this open for Chavez, potentially. Next turn on 10. Huh. I think we need to Chavez. Well, actually, do I need to Chavez? I think we're actually better off not, right? Because they're probably going to beat me in Mojo World because I only need to deploy one thing that does 3 or more. So I think I actually want to go Shocker here, Sentinel here, because this will let me win Central Park and it'll buffer the Subterranea. Okay. Oh, I meant to change decks to the unreveal one. That's fine. We'll put the Chavez one more time. Do you get anything extra for winning all 3 locations? Just a big brain feel. We just start snapping on turn 1 every time, chat? Is that the Chad play? You just always snap on 1? Just never play for less than 4? 3 drop? 3 drop? Ha! And another finger on the monkey paw curls, chat. This is +1 energy for 1 turn. At the end of turn 3, destroy all cards here. I'm really glad we didn't play to the right. I like that there's a mix of both payoffs and downsides of playing to certain points early. Drop Sentinel into Mojo World so we can round this out with Wolfsbane if we want. Yes, if both players snaps and no one concedes, you can get 8. I can't decide if I like or hate Mr. Fantastic yet. Kazar's pretty good with Squirrel Girl. They snap too? Oh, I mean, I think we're good here, right? I'm not conceding. Okay, so do I play to Tinkerer's Workshop to try and solidify this lead? Or do I play Sentinel to... I think I'm supposed to play Sentinel here. So that way, if they play like a Hulk or something big in the middle, I win right. Because Wolfsbane locks up the win here. So I think we play to the right to play around them trying to win center. Oh, fuck. Did they just win? No, we're good. We're good? Mate, maybe? We're gonna go to the tiebreaker? All right, we won the tiebreaker there. I can't do arithmetic quickly. This is 25-32. 24. We won by 1 point. All right. When I do bounties or sponsor things at game, they give you tips or walkthroughs. Sometimes, usually they just come with the expectation that you're gonna play the game enough to be familiar with it ahead of time. We are bronze gamers, chat. We're on our way to infinity and beyond. I feel like I think I'm gonna pass the feedback along that their weighted area is probably coming up a little bit too much, I think. Maybe we've just hit a bad streak of variance here. But there's definitely been a lot of Mojo World. Cards played here are not revealed until the game ends. Hey, what's going on, Spriggles? It's supposed to be 50%. Has strong gambling play. This game feels like it has more bluffing elements to it, especially with the dynamic of snapping that a lot of other card games do. 60%? Okay. We've had it like 3 or 4 games in a row, so we're just like hitting a variance streak. What am I playing where? Medusa mid, Hawkeye left. Okay, so now because I played Hawkeye, I need to play something here. It's probably just Sentinel. This locks me in on Mojo World a little bit low. It might have been a mistake. It might have been a mistake to play Hawkeye there, locking myself in. Locking yourself to 4 cards in an area early tends to be bad. Although I guess New York gives us flexibility, huh? If we think we're losing here, we just bail some out. Okay, so this gives us a 7-power Tiger to another location. So if I put this here, it's guaranteed right. And if I put this... So I think we actually White Tiger here, which guarantees us a Lion over here. And then we Odin here, and it guarantees us another one over here, right? So that'll give us a pretty good shot on all 3 lanes. Yeah, exactly correct, Goody. So I assume they're about to be winning Mojo World. Yeah, so they're winning Mojo World by a lot. Yeah, I've watched a bunch of other streamers play, and I found it really annoying when streamers had a bunch of dead space up and down the left side. All right, so we're losing this, so I think we just pull this to mid. Well, I guess this means a Tiger could go here now, right? Okay, so we want these two. They said they'll change the featured location weekly, but I feel like 1 in 3 or with how many games you can play because the game length is short. I feel like the featured location should probably be like 25 or 30%. If not less than that. Yeah, or it should be changed daily. I agree. The idea is that the featured location will be a brand new location just added to the game every week, but which I think is fine. I just think 60% is probably high. My fast upgrade resets in 3 minutes, chat, so we can play one more game and then we'll get a fast reset and some new daily missions. Hit me, dealer. The top left is mana cost. The top right is power. I dropped the rate too. I would play with it and see what feels good, but my gut says 25%. You just get to play so many games, right? Like, imagine you sit down and play this game. You spend a half hour playing this game. In a half hour, figure you play 9 games. At 25% on average, you'd see it in 2 out of 9 games. That's plenty. Yes, additional mana every turn, no lands. Decks are 12 cards singleton. The game ends after 6 turns. Cards can't be played here. Look at our big brain Quicksilver on the right, chat. We're so smart and thin. It's the smartest, thinnest ever was. Okay, so turn 5, we have to play on the Avengers compound. So I think I'm saving the White Queen for turn 5. And we'll drop Ironheart here to pump all these up. Oh, I guess it's going to give minus. It's still +3 to this total area, right? I think it's +2 over here. Oh, that's a really good one. He gets bigger if it's your only card there. Oh, White Tigress is nice. I guess if we win the coin flip, she's nice. So if we hit the tiger here. If we hit the tiger here, we're in a pretty good spot. If we hit the tiger here, it's worthless. Gamba, do we want a Gamba, chat? I think I'm kind of down to Gamba. I could just play White Queen here and try and win the left side. I think the conservative play is play the White Queen. White Tiger and Snap. That would be... I don't know that I'm enough of a Chad to White Tiger and Snapchat. So what if I Star-Lord plus Wolfsbane here? If they play a card, that would be +10 here, so I'd be at 18. And they'd need 10 more. You want to go Odin mid? Oh, I guess Odin mid would probably win mid, huh? Because if they play anything else here, Namor loses his bonus. Yeah, Odin mid's correct for sure. We get an extra. Oh yeah, we get Ironheart and Medusa again, right? Yeah. That's super it. We should have snapped, chat. Odin mid was so good we should have snapped. Gotten ourselves more points. Thanks to the folks that are coming in from the Marvel Snap section on Twitch. We had a few number of follows. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, my name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. We play card games and strategy games. Before Marvel Snap was here, Magic the Gathering and, excuse me, put a card from each player's hand here. Sure. I guess none of our openers were really great to have there. They got an equally medium card. Magic the Gathering and Pokemon Unite are the two games I primarily play, although I've been keeping my eye on this one. Glad I got a beta invite. Seems fun. Card games are my wheelhouse. My background before being a full-time content producer here on Twitch is I have a graduate and undergraduate degree in mathematics. Spent a lot of time doing game theory and probability and statistics, and it's fun to have a job to apply that in an amusing way. Let's turn into a new location on turn 4, sure. So let's drop Medusa in the middle. I'm generally here Monday through Friday about 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Usually I loop through a couple different games each day. I think we're going to work this one into my regular schedule, so I'll probably do a few hours of Magic in the morning, a couple hours of this in the middle, and then a little bit of Pokemon Unite at the end. And a random card to each player's hand. Okay. I can only play Wolfsbane, so I guess we're just locking up the middle here. Let's get this up to 13. And a rock to each other location for both players. Okay. That's a really neat one if you build around it. Oh, that made my Wolfsbane get bigger, actually. That's interesting. Okay, we're on 4. We're on 5. 4. We're on 4. Turn 4. Where do I want to fight at this point? I think we want to play for the right side path, so we'll play the White Queen here. I am skipping Pokemon Unite today to do a little bit more Unite, or a little bit more Snap, since it's our first day I've had access to it. But starting next week, I'm going to have all 3 in the schedule daily. No 6 cross cards in hand. Got it. So Iron Man doubles things up, so we'll drop Iron Man here, and then we'll Chavez after, and just have this this one good to go. Oh, the rock filled this out. But that actually ends up working out for me, right? Because now I know they're locked in here, and then I drop Chavez here, and we're going to win this by a lot. This thing, actually, even though it put Gamora in for free, gives us information letting me know that we probably win this here. All of the cards in this game currently are gotten through actual play. You actually can't give them money to buy cards currently. Dear Second Breakfast, if you're out there, please take my money. Yes, Iron Man's ability is ongoing, which means it kind of checks and updates constantly. So Chavez being played after still gets doubled up from him. All right, so the thing in the store reset, right? So I can buy upgrades here. So if I fast upgrade, this seems to be the thing where you can kind of pay to win. So upgrading cards gives you more cards, and you can fast upgrade every 8 hours. So you're still time gated on how often you can do this. But you can see here I upgraded it, so now we're getting more cards because I upgraded. On reveal, discard a card from your hand. There's definitely a discard archetype looking at the cards. Don't do fast upgrades. Oh, okay, so you're new here, Titan. So allow me to explain the process through fast upgrades for people in my native language. There might be people in chat that don't speak whale. Hopefully some of the Hoglandians can translate. Oh, buying credits is time gated too. Okay, so there's a bunch of time gates then. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the time gate mechanic. You can buy 50 for 0. Oh, it's kind of cut off at the top, chat. For those of you that don't see the number cut off, I threw my credit card at this game this morning, so we have 7,100 gold left still. So, just so we're clear here. Just so we're clear. Oh, that's the wrong one. We want to be on this scene, I think. Yeah, I like this one, I think. Threw my credit card at it. I can hear your whale noises upstairs. You best stop be spending my dollars. Shh, chat, don't tell her. Don't tell her, chat. I agree that I expect them to remove the limitation like Runeterra did. Cards here have -3 power. Yikes. Hey, look, chat. We're Squirrel Girl is really bad into the negative zone, okay? She's really bad. Okay, and there's Mojo World. Oh, hey, we actually didn't have Mojo World last game, right? Things to note. One cost cards can't be played there, sure. I'll drop Star-Lord mid. Hopefully they play another one here. Nailed it. So you actually can't, the buying skins actually does not increase your level, which I was sad about. I bought the Iron Man alt art thinking spending 700 gold on it would increase my account collection level, and it didn't increase it at all, and I was a little bit sad. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to remember to log in every 8 hours and pay for all the upgrades so that way I can level my account faster. So to set the old calendar reminder to log into the mobile game. Anti-whale tactics, chat. It's like I'm being whale hunted. I don't respect my people. So we're just like incidentally winning the negative zone currently, which is kind of funny. What if I put White Tigress here to put a 7 out over this way somewhere? I kind of like that. And then we could actually Odin here as well to get some power here and get another, what's it called?
Oh, snap.
They snapped. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to put something mid though too, huh? I think I want a Wolfsbane. And then like put a 1-cost cards can't be played here. And then put Sentinel here. I could put Blue Marvel in the mid. I don't know that that's good, right? Because like that lets me win the middle harder, but I want to put more power over here. I guess it's only 1 less power over here. Maybe it is just Blue Marvel mid. Yeah, Odin would lose the negative zone. I think we do this. Okay, we're good to go here. I should have snapped back, chat. I was a coward, chat. I only called. Do the bots snap aggressively? Yes, you're betting more rating when you snap. Let's climbing our account level up, chat. Wolfsbane mid and Sentinel right have been better. Yeah, that is that strictly better power? Because the blue Sentinel was 7 mid and 2 to the right, and the Sentinel plus Wolfsbane would have been 7 mid and 3 to the right. Yeah, you're correct. The blue Sentinel technically gave me 1 more power in the left path, but the left path didn't matter because we were torched there regardless. How many does it take to move up a line here, chat? Does anybody know? How, like, when I win, these aren't individual snaps or cubes. Is it like 10 cubes or something? It's 10 cubes per thing. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. So is it 100 cubes? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 100 cubes per. Is that accurate, or is it only 10? No, we'd be way past bronze if it was only 1 per, right? It's 10 per line here. No, it's 100. Okay. Oh wait, we have daily missions, right? Win a location with only 1 card. Win a location with over 20 power. Oh wait. We canceled and it pulled us out of the game. That's weird. One, 2, and 3 cost cards can't be played here. Well, that's awkward for us. No 2-drop on 2. I think is actually the worst feeling. Feel sad, man. Man, where were you last turn, Workshop? Where were you last turn? There's a streamer that's level 100 already. Yeah, I'd believe that. Wait, level 100 in the ranks or level 100 on the account level? Those are two different things. Ranks. Oh, wow. People really like getting to say they were first for things like that. Okay, so I think the plan here is hopefully we're winning this with 16, and then we'll just Iron Man into Chavez here in the middle. Oh, wait, this is my Odin deck, right? Did I mix up which deck we're playing? I think this is my Odin deck.
Oh, snap.
This is totally the Odin deck. Rip. They snapped.
Snap.
Yeah, we get White Tiger right, and then this doubles it to 14. All right, we got our 8 cubes. The cards level up. So the cards leveling up is cosmetic. Currently, the only things you can pay for are cosmetics. All cards have to be acquired through earning them. Plus 5 power if this is your only card here. Namor seems pretty good. Just like throw him in a path and be like, okay, you hold down the fort. And this makes Namor be 12, right? So we should play Spectrum with Namor. Do I want to cut from here? Might just be one of the ones. I'm playing Krazer, which is kind of nice having all of the ones. I guess I could cut Sentinel. He's not an ongoing. And I have plenty of ones, so if I like don't have a 2-on-2, I could probably play a 1. I'm gonna try cutting Sentinel to fit Namor in. Cards played here have a 25% chance to be destroyed. Okay, so we Nightcrawler, and then we Nightcrawler into the danger room, chat. And then we just hope RNGesus destroys all their cards there. Medusa gets +2 power in the central area. Getting married tomorrow. First, let's refresh the sub. Narbeline, congrats. Hope everything goes well and you for your significant other. On turn 6, cards can't be played here. Noted. At the end of turn 3, we're each going to get a random card here in the middle, which will trigger Ant-Man. Remove the abilities of the next cards you play. Oh, gross. Wow, okay, that's really bad for us. Wow, what a sick beat. That's super unfortunate. Now we basically just have to like flip coins over here in the danger room now. We just like Iron Man into Spectrum and hope for the best. God damn it.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, we're dead. Bounce it out, chat. Bounce it out. Bro Dameron, thanks for the follow. Corral, thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate the support. Wouldn't be able to be without folks like you. Sometimes you gotta tap out, chat. It is still a card game. Can you snap and then leave? Yeah, but then you lose more. We're at 24 and 5 out of 10 cubes towards the next one, Chip. So, there's like some cards you can kind of think around Shadowlack, but... And this is, again, one of the things that makes me a little bit weary of their current card acquisition model. There basically can't be a metagame until people actually have cards, right? Like, the way they're kind of time gating everyone on how many cards you can get means that all of the games are like the equivalent of kitchen table Magic at this point. Which is like, can be fun and endearing to a degree. But also, like, it's not what I mentioned. When you play a card here, add a copy to your hand. So we're just going to put 4 Ant-Mans on the cloning mats, I think. Cards with the highest power here have +3 power. Interesting. That's probably going to be Namor, right? So we'll, like, Namor solo mid. And he'll be, like, 13 then. We'll go Ant-Man here. At the end of turn 3, destroy all cards here. No. No, I don't think I will. Well, our curve here with the cloning vats is actually perfect. Because I'll get to Namor solo mid next turn, then Ant-Man plus Krasser on 5, then Spectrum on 6. And when Ant-Man hits 4 in the group, he gets +3 power. So we're going to have 20 power here from Ant-Man. And then we'll last play Spectrum here. And everything's going to be huge. We're actually going to get 28 power from Ant-Man with the Spectrum, right? Well, no, so we get 16, and then we get 4 from Kazam, and then we get 8 from Spectrum. So yeah, so they're 16 by base, but we're going to power them up. Honestly, this snap might be bad because we're dominating them so hard. they might retreat. Whoa, they called? good, right? Oh yeah, wow, we tripled them? That's sick. Thanks for the cubes. Smell you later. Completed a daily mission, chat. At a location with over 20 power. We gotta finish that. Does that mean that people who play more... Yeah, I agree, Quick Status. It means the people that play more will have... So for people that aren't familiar with Riot's digital card game, Runeterra had very time-gated card acquisition at the start as well, and they very quickly backed off of that. And I'm hoping that these folks will do the same because their gameplay seems really good. But not only does the current card acquisition model heavily favor people who can afford to play more, but it also means that like a year or 2 years from now, when there's like people that have been playing for 2 years, new players won't really want to get into the game because they'll just be buried and never be able to catch up in cards that people have been playing for so long. They definitely need the ability to get specific cards, ideally just to like throw either free currency or paid currency at. Completed the recruit pass. Let's get rolling on the season pass. Look at all this stuff. Unlock premium. I don't even know what that is, chat, but shut up and take my money. Unlock premium content and advance it by 10 levels. Hit me, dealer. Hold, please. Is there a claim all button I'm missing, chat? I don't think I was missing a claim all button. I had a red dot. Did I miss one? I don't think so. We have some upgrades here. Okay, I have a question for people that have maybe been doing more than me. Is this upgrade locked specifically to Blade? Or can I use these upgrades somewhere else? Or do I just upgrade the cards that it tells me has upgrades? These upgrades are locked specifically to these cards, right? I think is my understanding. The credits are universal, but the upgrades are locked to cards. Okay, so if my goal is just to progress my account as fast as possible, I should just upgrade my cards whenever I can. Assuming I have a trivial amount of credits. On reveal, move the next card. You play one location to the left after it reveals. Just assume I have unlimited credits, chat. Make that assumption. I just want to progress my account as quickly as possible. Play with your common cards so they can be upgraded. Nah, I'm going to play with the cards I want to play with. I'm not going to play with bad cards for the sake of leveling my account faster. That doesn't sound fun. Let me play the game the way I want. Ooh, when you play a card here plus 2 power, I want her in the Chavez deck. We talked about adding her to the Chavez deck when someone played against us. Eventually you run out of credits. Nah, chat, I'm not gonna run out of credits. You at home might run out of credits. Minus 3 power if your opponent has 4 cards here. That's an interesting one. So this is like a 2-drop you don't want to play on 2, because you want to play it late in a spot where they're not going to want to commit to. All right, so the Chavez deck, I wanted Angela inside of. Regis put in $100 on the first day and ran out of credits already. God bless. I'm not a huge fan of Star-Lord. Although I guess it's kind of better than Shocker. I don't know. It's close. I feel like I'd rather have the more consistent card. Yes, the credits are also time-gated, is worth noting. I'm actually going to cut Mr. Fantastic and just add another 2-drop in, I think. Is there a collection progress tracker in this game somewhere? Does anybody know? This ongoing deck has a lot of 1-drops in it, which might make Angela good too. Maybe. Nah, let's just chill. She's on. Hey, if credits I can still buy in the store. I think I did them all. We'll go back and check in a second. All right, well, we're definitely leading on Ant-Man in Mojo World, because Mojo World's gonna be full. You can see unowned cards. Yeah, but that's not a at a glance my collection is X whatever. I know, obviously, I know I could manually count it if I wanted. I was wondering if that was just information inside of the client. You play a card here, copy it. Oh, punished for leading on Ant-Man shit. Punished. Run a cloning Vats the Quicksilver just in case I don't draw 2 or 3 next turn. There's a turn 7 this game. Love it. That's such a sweet effect. Put Khazar here. He's gonna add 7 power to this spot, basically. And then eventually Ant-Man's gonna fill it out. We'll probably drop the Punisher here, honestly. Does discard or destroyed play it at a random location? Yeah, I bet there's a Sweet Madness style deck in this game. Snap. You bet against me. What if we put Namor here and then we can plan to like Hawkeye plus Spectrum in the middle? Like I could Hawkeye here and then Namor here. And then next turn I can Spectrum here to trigger Hawkeye. I think I like it. Once we get to turn 7. Play all 3 fronts basically. Okay, and then we actually have 3 ongoings here, so we're actually gonna win Mojo World with Spectrum. So we're actually in a position to just win all 3 here, and for 8 cubes. So she pumps up all my ongoing Dorkos by 2. Alright, I was a little closer. The Iron Head pulled him back into the left, but we got the other 2. Good stuff. Can't play here after 4. All right. Well, actually, what if we just plan to Namor in Klin on 4? Let's start with that plan and see what they do, because we'll get to get a feel for how much they're committing here in the first couple of turns. Okay. We actually don't have a play next turn if we don't draw a 2-drop. We need to draw 2 or 3. On turns 3, 4, and 5, no cards can be added here. Okay. That's actually kind of bad for us.
Snap.
What a snap here. Okay, so no cards can be played here now, so we're winning that. And then we could drop Iron Man mid here. Ha! The Rock with Kazar actually gives us power. So next turn we could theoretically Hawkeye, Rock, Kazar on the right. Good old Rock. Nothing beats Rock, chat. +5 power at the location on the right. Oh, man. That's kind of gas. He does 4 where you play him and then 5 to the right. Should we be playing some of this? I have a copy of him. Should we have him in our ongoing deck here? Maybe we should. That's kind of a sweet one. 2 power in multiple locations. That's neat. I wonder if that's better than Iron Man in this deck. Oh, Iron Man's ongoing as well, I suppose. 2 5s might be too many. I feel like 1 5 and 1 6 is generally where it seems like we want to be. Slot. I have one of those. What does Onslaught cost? Oh, did I put the other artwork Chavez in here? I didn't. Oh, Onslaught's a 6. Got it. Okay. Makes that choice a little easier. On turn 5, cards cost 1 more. Play a card here plus 2 power. So I want to play this over to the right, because ideally I want to fill up as many cards after this as possible. And then we'll play 2 2-drops here in the sewer system next turn, I think. for Punisher to come down at. Then things cost 1 extra next turn, which means we won't be able to double 2, which is a little sad. This will have 8 power here in the sewer system. Oh, that's cute. Iron Fist cheated Ant-Man into the Crimson Cosmos. But that's not particularly good, though, right? I mean, I guess it's winning it on its own, but... Where's Chavez? I think I want to just bolster both of these. Because if they drop something fat over here, I could lose. So I think we just I think we Star-Lord middle and Medusa here. And then we tie even if they... Well, I guess I lose a tie, though, if they Hulk, right? Do we win with Chavez left? We could win with Chavez left. They probably can't beat us in in 2 out of 3 spots at that point. This is 10. They'd have to put a 4 here and a 4 here. I could also be right to like Medusa mid, Star-Lord right. Medusa mid would put me to 16, which would mean they would have to 6 here. They could realistically 6 here. I think them 6ing in 1 spot is more likely than them beating us in both of these. Oh, man. They could have RNG'd us there, chat. If Ironhead had hit Ant-Man and Kazar, Chavez would have lost this lane. So she's a vanilla card, but you always draw her on turn 6. So we get to play her as a 6-drop and know that she always shows up. She doesn't leave us hanging, chat. That's why she's got the fist bump ready for us there. I'm assuming that's what that artwork means at least. Someone said they thought I didn't claim all of the credits at the store. I thought I did. Yeah. These are all the credits, right? They're available in 7 hours and 15 minutes. 7 hours and 15 minutes means it resets at 10 p.m. Central Time. I'll have to remember that. Yes, not drawing it before turn 6 means you have a better chance to draw the rest of your cards early as well. Honestly, stage select, I could see stacking being harder when your opponents don't know what's going on. Cards here of 1 power. All right, Quicksilver. Sounds like a job for you. This is an enclosed beta currently. They just sent out their 2nd wave of closed beta invites. No account resets. No colors. Deck building is simply 12 card singleton. Mix and match as you want. Huh? We're gonna punish her into White Queen here, and we probably just won't Angela this game. Shocker does not. He is just a vanilla 2-drop, because I want a given number of 2s in my deck. And Shocker's like the best we have. So like, when my collection gets bigger, Shocker will no longer be in our deck, but we're just like some kind of poor pleb. When you play a card here, copy it to... Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. That's kind of sick. Ain't nobody got any 6-drops, chat. Ooh, Wolfsbane's a good one. That's 5. So I'm down 2 points here in London. But I suppose playing a card in London's a free roll, right? Because it auto copies it to Xandar. Yes, yeah, you gotta win the number of points in 2 out of 3 locations. There's Chavez, just in time. Easy snap. Double it up. Hit me, dealer. What's better than 1 Chavez, chat? How about 2? Oh, they called too? Well, there's like a lot of good 6-drops in this game, Pseudonym. Like if you look through the 6-drops, a lot of it looks like the best archetype enablers are 6-drops. So I would expect a lot of people to not be playing Chavez. There's a lot of the build around decks do not want Chavez. Chavez kind of feels like a Jund finisher in this game, where you're just like kind of playing generically good cards not on theme. I do have Odin, yep. Unlock some credits. All right, and these reset at 10 o'clock too. Okay, so it looks like 10 p.m. Central. So every 8 hours at 10 p.m. Central means it's 10 p.m. Central, 8. It's 10 p.m. Central, 6 a.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Central. So 6, 2, and 10. The closed beta is currently mobile only. When they have a full release, it will have a PC release as well. Cards can't be played here. Whale poop. I don't think I have anything to cheat anything over there either. I am using BlueStacks 5.5 right now. Okay, so because they have Nightcrawler, they're just like winning the left path for free. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I like how all of the areas that like have something on a certain turn like flash you some kind of visual reminder the turn before. It's really good design. Okay, so they have a Hulk in their hand. Got it. Noted. Okay, and then I should totally just play 2 things here in the mid, right? Get the little baby Hulk, chat. only 11 to 115? Yeah, I think Hulk is probably just worse than Chavez on average. I agree with that. I think the consistency Chavez provides is probably better than what Hulk does. All right, chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna play some more of this for another half hour or so. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Break was shorter than a game of Snap. Ah, the Avengers compound. All cards from here to other locations. Yep. Well, I think we'll Angela to the left here. But we want to play here in a spot where we're going to want to play up cards the next few turns. Although we also want to make sure. Ah, punted, shit. Should have played on the right. Would have won it for free, basically. The mouse over the hovering animations are really good. Oh wait, the Strange Academy is actually gonna push our cards over to here, right? So I think we white queen middle. Well, I guess I want a Medusa middle at some point. So do I go double twos middle and then like white queen next turn over here? I guess I could go Punisher Star-Lord here next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna white queen middle, and then I'm gonna Star-Lord Punisher here next turn, because Star-Lord here is guaranteed to pop off because they have to play here, right? And Punisher will maximize this way too. And then these are gonna get pushed to the right because there's nowhere else for them to go. Yeah, it guarantees my 2 cards push radius, exactly. And then we could just like Medusa Wolfsbane in the middle. Oh, we could just Chavez in the middle next turn. And have a decent chance to win that as well. Oh, wow. We're actually losing on the left side over here. I was not expecting to be behind here. Right, we're winning here though. Oh, this is Hulk? This is Hulk, we're dead. Oh, just Odin. Get got. Payoff less good than vanilla when you don't have anything to pay off on. Give +2 power to cards in players' hands. Deal. I think I want to play Hawkeye on the left here because I don't want to commit him to one of these other ones and end up having him be in a bad spot. I guess I could commit him right and then Quicksilver right next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Good old rock chant, nothing beats rock. I would wager that a significant number of the things we've run into have been bots. Do I want to fight in the Wakandan embassy? I don't think so. Let's just Mr. Fantastic mid and see where it goes. Game goes from there. There is not a huge player base in the closed thing right now. Hopefully they're going to scale up getting more people in soon. There's going to be 7 turns this game, chat. Iron Man here. We have some flexibility in this path to be able to move Nightcrawler around. Huh? I'm gonna Namor here to make them have to play a card here. What's Blade do? Discards a card for your hand when he comes into play. I think I'm just ending. Did anybody at home do the math yet to figure out what account level you need to have a complete collection in the game? I'm sure that's math. Oh, we need to play ongoing cards for our mission here anyways. 1,000 power worth of cards. Oh, these are season missions too. Yeah, I think I like this one, Ardirk. And a couple different things. I think this is a good mix of making game elements be fairly large while also not feeling crazy. Yeah, the resolution looks pretty good too. Agree. Alright, let's just open Ant-Man here. Since Manjo World means we want to try and put 4 people into here. Hey, what's going on, bitches? Are winning. We are doing an okay amount of winning. In a turn 5, all cards from here go to random locations. Sure, that means we'll just drop Medusa in the middle. Sweet, and there's Khazar, which pairs nicely with all of our one drops. This deck that we're playing has 2 kind of themes going on. We've got the ongoing payoffs for our 6-drop, and we've got Khazar with a bunch of 1s as well. Card with the highest power here is +3. That's perfect for Namor. So let's go ahead and kick these here. Oh! Except it's not perfect for Namor because Strange Academy is going to kick this out. That's awkward. Alright, I'm still going to fill these in here, I think. I am playing this on BlueStacks on PC. +2 power for each card in your hand. Weird. That doesn't seem very good. I think I'm gonna Khazar here. Because Nightcrawler leaves me flexibility to cheat someone else in here later, basically, if I need to. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna put Namor on the Strange Academy on turn 6, I think is my plan. Oh, this is kind of gas. So if I do this, Hawkeye'll get kicked to here, and then I can play Namor here, and Hawkeye'll get bigger, right? Does that work that way? Let's find out. You know, people keep telling me this game reminds them of Artifact, but I'm having fun while I'm playing this, so it definitely doesn't remind me of Artifact. to speak ill of the dead for a moment. People, like 3 or 4 people have told me I shouldn't play 1-drops on Mojo World, but chat, nobody has cards. You can't get cards in this game by default. So unless they've RNG'd into Electra and then also RNG'd into having Electra in their opening hand, we're fine. Don't worry about it. I should really be snapping more aggressively. Climb up them ranks. Nah, no, I think we were ahead that whole time. We're in a good spot all the way down there. You see Electra in your turn 6. Oh, you're saying never play 1-mana cards out to there ever. Nah, that's silly. No way. That's no 0% chance that that's worth playing around at this point. Super low EV. I would believe you that something like that could be worth playing around in like a super competitive setting where everybody has access to every card you're building optimized decks, but currently, where we are on the ladder right now, no, yeah, 0% chance you play around stuff like that. Yeah, and like, probably 75% of our opponents have been bots anyways. Excuse me? We might have snapped too soon there, chat. Well, shit. Now I gotta decide how we want to play this out, huh? So what are my 3 cards I'm putting here? Is it, I think it's Punisher, Iron Man, and then hopefully our 6-drop, right? I think I just pass here. I think we pass. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the play. It's Punisher, Iron Man, Spectrum. Yeah, the range of designs they have in their game system already definitely seems like they have a lot of potential for this game. And honestly, seeing things like World Ship flip up here, it really convinces me even more that the featured zone needs to appear less often. I like having variety in the zones that are flipping up. I think the featured zone should probably be scaled down a bit from where it's at. Flips up a lot. The featured zone lets you play around with deck building. Yeah, kind of. It removes variety from the game though. Card games are fun because of variance. And making your games too samey too frequently is a real danger. And anecdotally, Mojo World feels like it appears way too often currently. Fill up the middle here. End of turn 5, give all cards here +2 power. Okay, so that means we're going to be incentivized to play out here. So I think I'm going to Punisher plus Khazar here, and then we'll plan to Namor the Avengers compound. And then on turn 6, we can fill in the Wakandan Embassy to get our Ant-Man power up if we need it. Good old Rock, chat. Nothing beats Rock. A Rock not being completely worthless with Khazar I think is my favorite interaction. Perfect. So we'll Namor here. And then we'll Spectrum here. Maybe the snap was a little aggro, chat. Maybe the snap was a little aggro. we might actually lose this. Yeah, we're only going up to 19 here. Well, I guess we're guaranteed to win here, huh? We should be fine. No, we should be fine. JK, this is gonna go to 12. I think we're good. Is there a downside to snapping? Yeah, if you lose more. This is basically gambling rating. So if you win harder, but if you lose harder. Okay, got it. You see here, we're almost up to silver, chat. So we're bronze 28 and 2 out of 10 cubes. We get to silver at 30. We'll probably get to silver this afternoon. Oh, and this second chapter is unlocked for 4 days still. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for the third of year. This is Marvel Snap. It's a new digital card game based on the Marvel IP from Second Dinner. In closed beta right now. Got my invite last night. It's our first afternoon streaming it, but it definitely will not be the last. Squirrels are good with Ant-Man. All you need to know for the gist of playing the game is we got these 3 locations. We play things with power out to them, and the goal is to win 2 out of the 3 at the end of 6 turns. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Hawkeye here. And then Quicksilver over to the right in the dark. And they'll probably Punisher mid next turn to trigger the Hawkeye. Squirrels are 1-drops, I believe, right? Yeah, they're 1-drops. So they're gonna be really good with Khazar here. Squirrels. The Squirrels are playing for the home team, Chip. So it doesn't matter how much you're winning by unless there's a tie. The tiebreaker. Oh, I forgot. I forgot this was gonna play something random out. Rough. That's fine though. I think that's fine. Khazar's coming down. I have played a little bit of Smash Up, yeah. We have some boxes of that we've played with the kids on occasion. Well, I still want to wait to play her until turn 6, right? I could play her down here, but I would rather wait to get more bonuses, right? She gives all of my ongoing things +2 here. Hela is a discard enabler. So on reveal, she plays all cards you've discarded to random locations. Which sounds like a sweet deck to play at some point, but, you know, card acquisition. I have to wait to play it. Wait to try it out. Is there a website that shows all the cards? There is. I don't know what it is. Someone linked it earlier. Yeah. Got some Misty Knight boosters, Chip. All right, Misty, get boosted. I wonder if upgrading her is a bit of a spew, because, like, she's not really going to be a card I ever actually play. She's just vanilla. Okay. We got another discard enabler here. Wait, was that an Alt Dark Colossus? Yeah, it was an Alt Dark Colossus. Oh, it's interesting. I don't know how I feel about your alt arts and your regular arts upgrading separately. I think I'd prefer if they were all the same. Prefer them to be just like a skin rather than, okay, you have to. I think it seems like a strange decision. Yeah, it's more collection levels, I guess. Feels like a weird thing to kind of micromanage, though. 6 cost cards cost 1 less, sure. Has anybody run game theory on should you be playing... Has anybody run the game theory on should you be playing, should you be playing cards on known or unknown spots at the first turn? I feel like there's gotta be some reasonable math behind it. Squirrel Girl is a card I'd really like to unlock for this ongoing deck. Squirrel Girl is so good with Karvak or whatever he is that makes all. Yeah, Karvak. So good. She's so good with Khazar. And he looks like a man of the forest, chat. So that's perfect that he works well with Squirrel Girl. They're both tree people. It's risky, but it's not strictly risky, right? Like, there's a number of spots that, like, you get upside if you played to them in advance. So it's definitely not a strictly better, strictly worse type situation. I don't do paper card games, Shredderstone. I don't have enough time in the day for that. All right, so I think the plan here is Iron Man to the right, and then we'll Nightcrawler over to here, and we'll Spectrum pump it up, and we'll try and win left and right. The only paper card game I am likely to try at any point in the distant future is the Pokemon TCG card game, and that's only if their digital client is good and gets me back into it. A copy of a random card in your opponent's hand? Wow! That card is Morph is gas. That seems excellent, chat. Oh, and Ant-Man's gonna get to... So I get to put you here. And I get to put you here, and then I get to put you here. You want to ant to the left? I don't know. If I would have anted to the left, we would have lost here, right? I had to put ant in a spot that had 4 people, right? Oh, was I winning here by a lot still? This would have been... Yeah, I guess that's fair. If I put Ant-Man here, I'm at 21, and this is still high. Yeah, I think you're right, Gep. I need to snap more, chat. We're spewing so many cubes. We should be getting cubes way faster. What's a snap? A snap is how much you're gambling, how much rank you're gambling on the outcome of the match. Upping the stakes, yeah. Alright, so at the end of turn 5, give all cards here 2 power. That's perfect with Nightcrawler, because Nightcrawler gets to get 2, and then he can bounce somewhere else. Oh, I guess New York lets you bounce other places, too. I'm gonna wait and see what the third one is before we snap. But I probably should just snap in most of them. The more cubes you get, the faster you go up the ladder. Wow, that's actually super unlucky. Brutal. That's our bomb payoff, chat. And now she's just like, yeah, I guess. All right, oof. All right, so I think I'm gonna Namor here on the right with the expectation that I'm gonna pull Spectrum to the left into New York. And then we'll Iron Man mid, and at the end of turn 5, all of these are gonna get +2 power. We're definitely snapping.
Oh, snap.
Oh, they doubled. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so where are we going now? What if I put Namor here, and then we go Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Colossus all over here? Is that good? I want more power here, so what if we put Nightcrawler here, Colossus here, Hawkeye here? Because I'm winning mid by a lot. Yeah, let's do that. They have to beat Namor left. Oh, fuck, chat. Brutal. They torched us by 1 point on the left. There go our 8 cubes. How did they just play? Man, Squirrel Girl was such a juke. They just added so much power. Yeah, you know what's funny too? If I would have left Nightcrawler here, would we have won? No, because we'd have lost on the right? This is ultimately what fucked us this game, I think. They got a good random card into this spot, and our bomb that's supposed to be our end game payoff for our deck got put into play with just 4 power on turn 3. Feels bad, man. Would have tied right and won mid. Would it have? Because we'd have been down. No, yeah, I think you're right. Would have tied right and won mid. Yeah, we're currently playing ranked, Dova. That's what the cubes are for, our betting on your rank. That's true. We haven't seen Mojo World a few. Oh, I forgot to press the button, chat. I'm dumb. I'm like, why isn't it going? Haven't they played a card yet? There's so many rocks in my deck right now, chat. Only 1 card here for each player. All right, well. And one of these locations is going to get ruined here in a second. There's so many rocks in our deck, we're pretty unlikely to draw our Dorko that's good on his own. I don't think I'm playing Rock Out, right? No, I'm pretty sure Nightcrawler can't even get into the Space Throne. Was my understanding. Oh, I think we just do this and then I end the turn. So I can wait on moving Nightcrawler until I see what they do. Or we're statistically gonna draw another rock next turn because this put 5 rocks in and this put. Wait, what? Excuse me? All right, so this is definitely a bot, right?
Oh, snap. Snap.
Oh my god, we're gonna get torched. They weren't a bot, they were torching us, chat. Wait, did we get it? Did we get it? Whoo! Small margins, all right. The Groot is 6 for 3 in a spot like that. Get our 8 points back here. I don't want to upgrade this Iron Man. I guess it's a common. Oh, we're actually out of credits, chat. I'm actually kind of annoyed that it's upgrading that Iron Man. What deck are we playing? It's like, I forgot to pull this stupid Iron Man out, which is why I wish they were skins instead of separate cards, because now it feels kind of bad that, like, I farmed experience on the wrong Iron Man. Oh, wait, is the experience the same on all of them? Do they share experience? You told me the credits would bottleneck. I mean, I'm not gonna play enough to be bottlenecked constantly, and we'll be able to buy more credits tonight. So I'd be pretty surprised. I believe you in the short term we're bottlenecked, but I'd be kind of surprised if long term we're bottlenecked. Experiences per character, styles, or per card. Okay, so my Iron Man experience was shared between both of these, why they're both lit up. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine then. We get what, 700? We get 700 credits a day, basically? Or we get 700 credits 3 times a day, so we get 2,000 credits per day? Honestly, gold to credits is probably a bigger bottleneck long-term than credits themselves. I would wager to guess. Plus credits from delays, that's true. Random card to each player's hand, sure. At 3 minutes per game, chat, this is definitely like the ultimate just one more game. It's like, nah, it's fine. We'll just do one more. I feel like them playing this on Mojo World is such a beating for them. They also agree that Lizard ending up on Mojo World is a beating. Oh man. Well, so that's the thing. We don't know what a metagame is. For people that are just coming in, they've time-gated how quickly you can acquire cards. So there's no competitive for this game yet, chat. Everybody's basically playing the equivalent of kitchen table snap. So the gameplay itself is good, but sorry, it's gonna be a long time before you know what's actually good, because like people can't optimize or min-max anything, so they just like don't have cards to do that with. Star-Lord mid, see if they play there because it's Mojo World. Snapper, I think. I'm running Shocker because I don't have any other 2-drops. I want a critical mass of 2-drops.
Oh, snap.
So they snapped as well. This is a 5-mana card. And they're playing the ongoing deck. I think I'm gonna play to win mid and left here. Is the line. Although they haven't done anything on the right. The problem is I have to play mid here, because if they just play 2 cards, they win mid if I don't play mid. So if I do that, and then we just like Wolfsbane left. I don't have that much power, here's the problem though. 3, hopefully one of these is a 5. Their 5 could be big. They have like a Gamora here we get got or something. Oh, super good. And by super good, I mean just barely, but that's good enough. We kind of gave him the right side for free. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. All right, chat. I believe in us, chat. We could be silver gamers. Let's do it. Squirrels. That's it. I want the squirrels when we play the other deck, because the other deck has well, I guess Punisher's pretty good in the squirrels too. Oh god, Baxter building is so good, shit. I think this is one of the big swing ones. Definitely snapping here, because I think we're gonna be in a good spot to win this middle one. Oh wow! And if you win the middle one, you basically guaranteed win the right now too. It's a big deal. So Chavez is being played in the middle on turn 6, chat. Well, Fist bump. Are we silver gamers? Oh, we needed them to play it out, chat. We need one more cube. All right, if we win the next one, it doesn't matter how many cubes we get. We're silver gamers. I believe in us. All right, chat, I'm gonna choose to not visit Murder World. It's not really my cup of tea. Not big on the whole Murder World thing. Well, that's awkward. Because now I don't want to play there. I guess we play here then, right? We're just like not gonna play Angela this game. All right, well, we're gonna snap then, because well, the bot's playing into Murder World, so we'll farm a couple of cubes here. All right, we really need someone clip this and give me a clip. I need to post feedback about the bot. Are you kidding me? Are you? I got a Quicksilver and they got a Dr. Doom. Watch us lose this game because of that. Just like played into the Murder World 2 in a row. Just didn't matter because Dr. Doom. The bot knew what it was doing. It was all in the plan, Hogland. That's fine. We can win mid with Chavez, right? We go like Angela, Shocker, and then next turn we go Chavez mid. Man, with Iron Man here, I think I'm actually supposed to Chavez on the left, right? Because if they drop anything here, it's gonna get doubled. So any my Chavez would put me plus. I guess Chavez does plus 10 there still, right? Because of my Angela. So they would need something that's got 7 or more. It seems reasonable. They didn't have a 6-drop when we White Queened them, though. It's like they would have had to draw a Hulk in the last 2 turns. If I Chavez here, I'll be 16 to them having 9. So it's actually a wash. It's actually a wash. I'll just play here. They could also play something to the right. That's true. That is true. They did not. They played on Murder World the whole game. All right, the AI needs some help sometimes, champ. Hopefully they open up the beta some more in the next weekend, over the weekend, and we get some more real people in. Look at us, Silver Gaming chat. And I got 200 credits. Time to spend them. Where my Iron Man at? Mystery card. Upgrade Hawkeye too. Yeah, we play enough Hawkeye. It's probably fine. Get some boosters, some Ant-Man boosties. Is 5 boosters not enough to upgrade him? All right, chat. I've got something I've got to do at 4 o'clock, and it's currently a quarter to 4. I appreciate everybody hanging out through the end today. We had a bunch of new followers. Welcome. Thanks for coming on in. We're going to be doing some Marvel Snap here in the afternoons moving forward. So we'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more Snap, I think. We're not going to do Snap for quite as long as we did. We did a super long session today because I want to do some Pokemon Unite tomorrow too, but I think my plan is we're going to do a couple of Magic decks in the morning. We'll do hour and a half, 2 hours of Snap after that, and then we'll wrap up with some Unite at the very end. Appreciate everybody that came in. If you want to see the entire session start to finish, or you can't drop back in again tomorrow, all these sessions are going to end up on my main YouTube channel there. We'll start a playlist on the front page this evening for everything Marvel Snap related. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Thursday wherever you're at. Hopefully see some